It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Dak now from the gun. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. And start on the ground here. Tracy. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right? When the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. You may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Motioning the tight end now. Prescott here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. 26.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. To throw, Prescott. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up.
Saw Lane hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Tracy once more. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. They go right back to Tracy. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Play action with Darts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
It's his running back. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Hand off to Tracy. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. 46, 46.
First down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Yeah! Here we go.
Throwing again is Dak. He's going to push one deep down the right. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Just go.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Prescott again. This one's going to hit the ground. It's incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Throwing again, Prescott. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Secures this at the 17. He's brought down before the return gets far. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Caught on his back. Kamara. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Kamara now on 1st and 10. He's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops fast forward. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Tackled by Trenton Simpson. Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Flush out now to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Mitchell up the middle. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun is Prescott. Down the field, he's got Ram. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Man in motion here. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Dak to the air here. His running back throws it in deep right. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He gets it again to Mitchell. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Yeah, Billy. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 154. Right here.
Slot man motioned over.
26.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go, 154. Right here.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one to take him down. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Aubrey puts it through, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A pickup there of 39. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the red zone now. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. They give it to Tracy up the middle. And he'll find him for a few. It's 3rd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Prescott here from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. The give now to Mitchell. And he'll get it up to the 44. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Going with the 44. Prescott, a quick throw. Complete. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's in, so how about this? A throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Dark from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And we'll stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually stop.
So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
That's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
60-19 Lions.
With the gun this time, here's Dart. Brought in. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on first is Prescott. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Dak now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because took him just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Single 47. Yeah! Here we go!
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Still has some space up near midfield. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This is Cox. That's Slayton. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Giants are going to have the first down. One play in, Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory. One play action with Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, and to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Dart going to go for it on 4. It's on target to Johnson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
And this is going to be Cox getting aggressive as they trail in this game. And that takes them 2 points closer.
Giants 18.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. From the gun is Prescott. Absolutely fires this one right side. It's grabbed inside the 30. pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And it's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. I took point in.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Point in. 47.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Hey, 47. Point in. 26.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's Prescott. Looking for some. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. Point in. 26.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Well, he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Darts back to throw. Sends him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
7 yards on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Hits his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's got it near the 8. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two were.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. Making some progress here. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys pushing to get within range for a game winner. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hey, 47.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
This is Mitchell. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
47. Kill.
Here's Mitchell again. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good. Man, it's a game winner on the final play of the regular season. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory. Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so.